The world held its breath as the news spread. Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness, the iconic voice of heavy metal, had passed away. Fans across the globe were left in shock, mourning the loss of a man who defined generations with his music, his larger-than-life persona, and his fearless defiance of convention. But behind the music, the wild antics, and the stage persona, was a man deeply loved by his family, friends, and fans. A man whose final farewell was nothing short of unforgettable. Today, we take you through the emotional moments, the surprises, and the heart-wrenching goodbyes that marked Ozzy's funeral, a day that will be remembered forever in the annals of rock history. As fans gathered outside the venue, the atmosphere was electric yet heavy with sorrow. Hundreds of admirers, some in full Ozzy-inspired attire, lined the streets, holding candles, banners, and memorabilia, their eyes filled with tears and admiration. It wasn't just a funeral, it was a celebration of a life that had touched millions. The mourners' faces reflected disbelief. Could the man who had captivated stages for decades truly be gone? And then, the doors opened, and inside, the scene was set for a final tribute befitting the Prince of Darkness. The service itself was a carefully curated mix of solemnity and tribute. Family members, friends, and fellow musicians took to the stage to share their memories, each story painting a vivid picture of Ozzy not just as a performer, but as a father, husband, and friend. Sharon Osbourne, his wife and lifelong partner, delivered a speech that left everyone in tears. She spoke of the private moments, the laughter, the struggles, the unwavering love that fans had never seen. Her words were raw, emotional, and completely unfiltered, reminding everyone that behind the theatrics and chaos was a man of depth, loyalty, and immense heart. The music of Ozzy's life filled the room. Hits like Crazy Train and Mr. Crowley played softly, a haunting soundtrack to the memories being shared. Fellow artists, including rock legends who had shared the stage with him over the years, took turns recounting tales that had the audience laughing one moment and wiping away tears the next. One particularly moving tribute came from his longtime bandmates, who spoke of Ozzy's relentless passion, his creativity, and the profound impact he had on the world of music. There was an unspoken understanding in the room. Ozzy Osbourne wasn't just gone. He was immortalized in every chord, every lyric, and every fan whose life he had touched. Amid the ceremony, moments of suspense and surprise unfolded. Fans watching live streams or attending in person were treated to glimpses of never-before-seen memorabilia, personal letters, and even recordings of Ozzy speaking directly to his loved ones. These intimate touches made it clear that this wasn't just a funeral. It was a journey into the heart of a man who had always lived life on his own terms. One particularly striking moment was when a custom casket, adorned with symbols from his legendary career, was brought forward. Its design captured the essence of Ozzy's identity: rebellious, bold, and unforgettable. The crowd held their breath as the casket was slowly lowered, a final visual reminder of the legend who had defined an era. Outside, fans continued to pay their respects, their emotions visible in every embrace, every tear, and every whispered memory. Social media erupted with tributes, from heartfelt messages by fellow musicians to emotional fan art celebrating Ozzy's indelible mark on rock music. The world collectively mourned, yet celebrated, a delicate balance of sorrow and reverence. It was a testament to the fact that Ozzy Osbourne had transcended the stage. He had become a symbol of rebellion, creativity, and authenticity. As the funeral drew to a close, a sense of closure mixed with disbelief hung over the attendees. For those who loved him from afar, it was a reminder that even legends must eventually rest, but their impact remains eternal. For his family, it was the beginning of life without the man who had been their anchor, their rock, and their guiding star. And for the fans, it was a day to honor the wild, fearless, and unforgettable legacy of Ozzy Osbourne. In the end, the Prince of Darkness left one final performance, a farewell not marked by chaos or controversy, but by love, respect, and memory. Ozzy Osbourne's life was extraordinary, and his funeral reflected that same extraordinary spirit. Though the man may be gone, his music, his influence, and his story will continue to inspire generations. The candles will burn, the guitars will play, and the legend of Ozzy Osbourne will never fade.